Well, just got here. We've had some rain. Not yesterday, but the day before. And I've just come to a peg where I know there's a far bank mark, so I can say how much water it's gone on. It's got about an extra three foot on. Definitely got some nice flow to it. So yeah, I've come to a peg that I've fished before and caught well off. Certainly barbel wise. So let's go and have a wander and see. It's the 6th of November. Forecast for 17 degrees today. And it was a, as I was listening to the radio on the way across, it was a Beaver moon last night. Beaver. So yeah, and that's a good sign. The robin's just come and landed right by me. I'm not one for hammering the same peg, but this is the only peg that I've actually caught barbel off consistently. And probably, I don't know, a month ago, I fished this peg just on a maggot feeder, and I had 11 and lost one, and I fished it again, and just lost one. So yeah, there's something about this peg they seem to like. And again, this stretch of the Trent, and I'll show you in a minute, it's pretty much featureless on the far bank. You know, it all looks the same. A very famous stretch of the Trent. So yeah, let's see. But it's definitely got some flow on it. I'm not sure I'm geared up for this. I don't do this type of fishing very often, so it is definitely a learning point for me. So yeah, let's get out and have a wander and see what's going on. Well, it's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's starting to get dark. The road's really quite busy behind me, but I've moved. Lots of weed coming through down a bit further down. I've moved about 13 pegs up. I'm now on peg 23. Potentially there'll be a bit more action here. It's a little bit shallow, but the flow's this side, so I'm hoping that with less line in the water, it's just going to stop being dragged out of position. On 6 ounce lead on downstream rod with a couple of boilies wrapped in paste, and then actually a big block end feeder with maggot on the upstream rod. There's a little bit of colour in, and it's about 3-4p at the moment. But piked it all day from 9 o'clock this morning. Not had a touch. Not had a touch at all. Friend Matt, he's still down there giving it a go, but he's not had a touch either. And I've never fished this far up. Well, I fished the very top end that way, and so I fished sort of 10, 8, 18. And to be fair, the only peg I've caught barbel off is 10. I've been on there today and I haven't seen a sight nor sound of one, but lots of weed, and it's very weedy close in. So jumped in the van, lobbed everything in, and literally both rods just gone out first chuck on both, and we'll give it a couple hours here and see. It's really busy on this road today. It's not normally this busy. I don't know why it feels this busy, but we do call it the roadside stretch for obvious reasons. So on the way in this morning, I noticed a Popeyes was opened. It's on the industrial estate just down the road. Not the industrial estate, the retail park even. And I'm going to treat myself if I catch something. This is I mean, we're a good 8 hours in now, and not a bite. But this is bottled fishing on the Trent during the day, and that's what it's all about. But we'll see if I can snag one. Both saying that 5 weeks ago, I had 11 on a maggot feeder in the middle of the day between 10:30 and 3:30. And I was catching last Monday. I had 3 out on a different stretch. I had 3 out on a different stretch on the maggot feeder. I've only gone on to pellet, oily pellet kind of smelly baits because there is a bit of colour in the water. So it's a good 3 foot up since the last time I fished it. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see what happens. But what time's it now? 1:15. So sunset's in the next 10 minutes. And we'll see where we go from there. Annoyingly, I haven't brought a head torch, so we'll manage. But everything's holding bottom better up this end than it was, and this is arguably faster than it was down there. So. I don't really see a lot of fish topping on this stretch. If you thought now, sort of sunset, it would have been get some fish moving. But no. The starlings on the power lines. I don't see so many of them now either. Seagull's pedalling hard, isn't he? So that is actually a sewage outlet from Burton Joyce Sewage Works. So it should be treated water, shouldn't really discharge. It doesn't look coloured, so pretty sure it's just the usual effluent treated water returning to the river system. I feel the downstream rod's picked up some weed now. Let's have a look at that. It's going to be interesting trying to get this in, because We can just skip by. Ooh. A loop. That's coming much cleaner than further up there. Still a load of weed. Yeah, that's much better. Much happy with that. I was up till about 10 o'clock making this paste last night. Secret Pasty McPasterson. I'm just sort of wrapping that in. And just 6 ounce lead, just almost like a method feeder, I guess, but it is a paste. It's just a little bit soft. It smells spicy. Yeah, just got a little bit of a gentle lob into the white water there. Not huge, is it? Although that is a 6 ounce lead that it's taking down. Might as well have a look at this one while we're here. There we go, that's weed. Or is it? It might be stuck in a snag. Beaver Trent, beautiful, just what you want. It's try and get a better angle on it. See if we can point out another way. Swim 24 and see if we can pull it from a different angle, which sometimes works. Yeah, it has. This alarm's not playing ball today. There we go. So it's the 6th of November. And today, I've seen God knows how many bumblebees, wasps, just stuff you don't see in November. So, yeah, looks like we might have to come back because despite the Beaver moon, it's I'm in. Ah, my, oh. He's in. Matt's just pulled up. You just pulled up and I've just literally... Well, literally second chuck on this one and it's just gone. So, but it's staying deep. I think it is. But it's not running off or anything like that. It's just staying very deep. This is where it's going to get tricky. He's trying to get it. It's just. See what I mean about this bit here? And I've just where the flow is there in the white stuff. Short chuck. I've not picked up. Come back with bits of weed. But I probably cast this out 3 minutes ago. This just feels really heavy. I need to get down here to kind of get it into this bay, if that makes sense. Yeah. I thought I'll just set the cameras up. Give them a whirl, have a play around, and it's fucking gone. It's just a weight, it's just heavy weight. Definitely a fish. It's either that or it's a giant, like, pike lure working in.
Best fight I ever had was a brewing bucket. Right in the confluence of 3 bloody rivers. I was on there for nearly an hour, then got it in. Everyone was laughing, but it was the best fight I've ever had.
Just woke up now. So this has picked up the paste and pellet.
Christmas tree going down on there.
Can't be a Christmas tree. I've not heard Mariah Carey yet. Oh, I've got a feeling this is a big one. It's just not darting round and doing anything daft, it's just staying deep. That's literally now buggered off all the way past where I hooked it. Ooh. It's catfish.
But it could be, there's a few in here. Turn it up and downstream.
I'm just being very careful with it because I don't know the swim, I don't know if there's any boulders. I've not felt any weed.
I'd say most of the best weed growth will be below this.
Yeah. This is off now.
Yeah, Transit just pulled up and got on your peg.
Has he?
Yeah.
I
was going to turn round at the bottom of the road, but there's all the cars parked in this, so I had to go up by the railway.
I am playing this so gingerly. I don't even know, it's somewhere down there. I just want to try and get it into this bay. It's just got some weight to it. Nice if you're a chub, because it'd be massive. But from what I remember of catching sort of big, or when I've had doubles before, they don't tear us round like the little ones. They're just, this is just staying.
Yeah, they sort of, well, looking at their shape, they do the same as a shark, just into the flow and vacuum onto the bottom.
It's, yeah, it's not really done a great deal, to be fair.
Yeah,
it's just,
water.
But it's kind of somewhere out in front now. You watch it be about £4. And I've got to bear in mind I've got like 6 ounce lead on as well. That doesn't help. Right, he, she, it. Not a bad size. It's not a
wide.
Is it in? Is it in? I feel I made a meal of that, but let's have a look. I don't know. I don't know. You know.
Ooh.
Just hold it in the net. Let me get the scales and all the bits and bobs.
That's another one about 9.
It's kind of that. It's just if I just unhook it, because what I'm going to do, I don't know, is wallop it straight out again.
Fat, wide.
Don't know, you know, that might be close to 10.
Yeah, it feels around about that.
I just hold him in there now. Let me get this out again, because I don't know what I'm more happy about, catching the barbel or the fact that I can have Popeyes on the way home now. What do you reckon?
9.
I reckon you're right, about 9. Ooh, it's not off the ground yet. Oh, do you know what?
Is that zeroed?
I did zero it, so 10, 9. I'll recheck the weight, but cool. That's a new PB, admittedly only just.
Leaning more towards me.
Ooh. Let's do those. That'll do.
2 PBs in one go. Personal best and a Popeye's burger.
Yeah. Leave that down there. Mind you, he's off. He's just shot off already. Oh,
Yeah, well,
can't believe
didn't
that.
bully him.
No, no. I thought it felt bigger than the ones I'd caught before out of here. Yeah, spot on zero. 10-9. I thought it were close. Thought it were close. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that.
This biggest one I've seen.
I think it's the belly on it. Definitely belly on it, but
it did look short though. It wasn't like you see some they're long as that. So that was just short, stocky.
yep.
Like bloody catfish. They're all different sizes, but they're all about the same weight.
Yeah. Well, literally right on. It's the saying goes, isn't it? It's like, you know, an hour in the right place is, you know, worth a lot more than 8 hours in the wrong place. And I just, when I saw this peg out,
Well, we looked at this one before.
yeah. But with it being up, I'm just like, the flow's closer in. I just thought, yeah, this is where they're.
But this is like dead straight.
What I was looking for, so the boil's kind of stopping this peg, so I think there's probably quite a few, obviously some rocks there, rocks, so it's like on the tail end. Oh, get happy with that. You know, if I do make this into a YouTube video, all the barbelers anglers will be like, oh, it's only £10, what are you getting excited about? I'm like, well, fuck you. Happy with that. So the light was fading and the main camera had gone, so there's no audio, but I've recorded the voice over here and I will try and make up the sounds as we go along. But yeah, I thought I was going to give it another hour. I'd got a barbel on camera and you know, we'd give it another hour fish and see what turns up. So you can see here I'm just about to turn around, start packing stuff up. Check the time, it's like 5 o'clock, so half an hour past sunset. Yeah, so you know, Matt unfortunately hadn't caught anything at this point, but we decided to fish on regardless. So here I go, decide that to start packing the camera away, and then all of a sudden beep 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 beep, and it's away and we're off again. Oh, we're in. So not much I can really say about this, but this one tore around like an absolute idiot, which made me think it was a smaller fish. So so yeah, won't do the whole fight, but we'll cut to the end and see how big it was. So I've got the fish under control now, and he's not far from being mine or her. It did try and do me in that snag on the corner there, you can just kind of see, but yeah, apologies, my arm is in the way. I have mounted the chest strap up higher now so we can see going forwards, but as you can see, its belly is in the sky and some quality netting by me, and it's in. Looks a decent fish, not as big as the last one, but there we go. So this one went 8 3/4, so not a bad sized fish altogether. So yeah, brace of barbel for 19 odd pounds. There she is, lovely looking little fish. So quick snapshot, and we got her back pretty quick because it was getting pretty dark. And then the last rod went, and it was something I've not caught in 30 years. It was an Ian Beale. So what did this trip cost? All in, day ticket £6 from Ashfield Angling. Feeders, I spent £15.96. I bought myself a new waistling at £16.99. Bought some leads at £13.56 and some other swivels and bits at £6.68. I've worked out travel at £15.30. Now that sounds expensive, but that is at 45 pence per mile, to include wear and tear on the vehicle, tax, insurance, etc., as well as the fuel. So it comes in at a whacking £74.49, but didn't lose all that kit, and a lot of it will be reused on future trips. So we should see future trip costs come down, and of course things like pallets and stuff and boilers I'd already got, so I didn't buy for this trip. So yeah, fishing, is it a cheap sport? I don't know. Let me know.